Alright, noobs, welcome back to Goalie Noobs. This is going to be my first game video. I did decide to take probably one of my worst games to make the first video. I let up a lot of goals in this one. So it gives us a lot to talk about, giving me a lot to edit and play with. So this is me subbing for a C-level league around me. Basically the levels go E, which is like the uber noobs like myself, people who just learned how to skate, that kind of stuff. That's where I played most of the time. Then there's like a D league around me that has about 3 tiers, and each tier gets a little better. And then this one is about a low C, low B, high C league. So it's a little higher than I probably should have been playing in. This is probably about 2 months into me playing. So it was a little interesting to say the least. Had a lot of goals. A lot of the goals were my fault, 100% by positioning. So it definitely is going to give us a lot to talk about and give you kind of a bird's eye view of what not to do. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to let this play through. You're going to see the goals in real time. Then I will go back through. I'll usually slow them down. I'll show you what parts of the net I should have been covering. And we'll go from there and kind of break it down. I'll tell you what I should have done differently. Tell you how I could have fixed what I did. And we'll see what we can do from here. So, looks like the game's about to start here, so I'm going to let this play through. And I think the first one we're going to see here is a goal come through on a breakaway. Alright, so you saw that one. We're going to slow it down a little bit. So I come out of the net, I got a good positioning on this first guy, passes across, and I didn't get good positioning here. I dropped way too early and didn't push to the post, as you can see where my arrow is, and he had that clear shot right into the net. So you definitely want to get back to that post when you have to, so make sure you do that. Came in again, got a good... Okay, so this one actually is a couple saves I made, and I kind of got lucky here. As you can see, I'm stumbling, I'm not getting good footing. This is just me not being a good skater at this point. This is another one I just got lucky. The puck came right back out front. I wasn't ready for it. Luckily, my defense was there to kick it out and save me a little bit there. So, alright, so this is going to be a play off the face-off. He's going to pass it back, and he takes the shot. Main issue I had there is I was slowly going back, so I was a little deep in my net. And you'll see when I slow it down, my right foot is a little too deep in the net. I should have been more square to the shooter. So right here, I should have kicked that right foot up, and it would have helped me cover that part of the net, and it goes right in. No way I'm getting my blocker down there in time. This one. So I got the initial save. It happened to go past me though. I didn't seal it up. And you'll actually see when I slow it down, I actually hit it with the heel of my stick when it bounces off the post. And I actually put it in here because nobody else touches it. Yeah, see, it would have went wide had I not hit it. And then I tried to get back and get it again. I just couldn't stretch back enough. Alright, so this is just another one of those pass off the pad plays. I made a good stop on the first one. I should have pushed off with my right leg here to get over and cover that part of the net. And instead, I just kind of flop over, and there's no way I'm getting over there in time. But yet again, still really new at this point. So right there, I completely lose the puck. He passes it right past me, and by the time I find it, that guy's got a wide open net. It goes right in. Absolutely nothing I could have done here except for maybe seal the post a little better. Because what happens here is he hits it back. Had I been sealed on the post, that wouldn't have gotten through. So yet again, just like that first goal, I need to get to that post and seal that up. You definitely want to do that, or this is what's going to happen. They're going to have that free pass lane behind you, right into the open net. Now this one, I actually did seal the post. Unfortunately, yet again, instead of me pushing with that right foot and getting back over, as you can see here, I make the save, I sealed the post, I didn't grab it. So it passes it right back out into the middle. I should have pushed off with my right leg to get more centered, but instead I just kind of I haphazardly push. My gloves down also, which is leaving the top part of that net wide open. Just completely messed me up. Now this one right here, I was down on butterfly. I should have got back up, and instead I was trying to be, I think I was tired at this point. So I try to get over there. They have all that room. I'm already on the ground. There's nothing I can do here. So right there, I make the kick save. I slide over. I should have got up, but I was tired at this point. Still really new at the sport, so I didn't have the stamina, and he just top shelves it. No problem at all. So that is the end of the game at this point. I think this game ended about an 8-2, 8-3, something along those lines. The guys that I play for are really cool. I mean, they all come up. They give me that, good job, good try type. They give you the good try speech. Definitely felt down after this one. I haven't covered for that league since. I kind of learned my lesson when I did this one, that this is a little higher league than I should be in at this point, especially with my skating ability. Most of the problems I had, most of the goals that got scored on me were my own fault. Not getting that push leg underneath me and sliding over, doing a lazy save instead of trying to get the full body, playing deep in the net, or not sealing up that post. A lot of things are my issue. And you'll see that when you start to play as well. You're going to have a lot of these ones where you think you're in position, and you go back and watch, and you're nowhere near where you need to be. So, main points from this video that I saw is you got to make sure you seal that post. A lot of my goals could have been saved if I sealed onto that post. Second thing, you got to use your skates and slide. I do this thing called Goomba walking, which is basically I'm already in butterfly. I'm used to doing it from deck because you can't slide in deck. And you kind of just waddle back and forth. That is going to kill you, especially in the higher leagues. They're going to pick you apart. Another big problem I had is when I did drop into butterfly, I dropped my glove as well, left that top shelf wide open. That was how that one pass off the pad went in. If I had kept my blocker up, or my glove up, we'd have been perfectly fine, but since I didn't, kind of messed everything up. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helps you a little bit, and I'll see you next time.